I'm glad you decided to return to my CryptoQ Media channel. The basic picture for XRP is starting to seem really good. A large portion of the population believes XRP has reached its end and will tell you as much. Nevertheless, I think that when one digs deep, or looks under the hood as it were, something extraordinary comes to light. I believe XRP is going to have a pretty big breakthrough, and it would be remiss of me not to address some of those important points in this video. Please subscribe and give it a like if you found it entertaining. As an investor, I listened to the community's recommendations and purchased some XRP when it was around 38 cents. I held onto it for around a year after buying it when the market was at its lowest point. I still have not been defeated by this play. But, as I indicated in my previous video, I do believe that the conclusion of this bull run is very uncertain. It might lead to a widespread market rally or a tremendous quickening of prices. Senator or Representative Mark Mr. Getz of the House of Representatives has introduced a bill to authorize the use of Bitcoin for the payment of certain taxes. This is a huge step forward for the cryptocurrency industry overall, therefore I'd like to come back to it to stress it again. It might be just one of those times when you have to take a quick break, but I'm still not getting it. Video of XRP, I am grateful. That makes sense to me. In the long term, this will benefit XRP and the cryptocurrency industry as a whole, especially when it comes to cross-border payments and other features that XRP intends to add once it joins the actual financial markets and begins collecting payments like taxes. There is regulation and embarrassment involved while we go through all of that. My friend Mr. Gary Gensler has spoken publicly about his thoughts on many cryptocurrency assets, including Brad Garland House, as is widely known. However, before assessing his 10 pence, the individual was unwilling to divulge his market forecast. The hypothesis ETFs are moving forward according to plan, as he did indeed say. On the other hand, he avoided controversial but immediately applicable topics like FTX. A certain amount of emotional and, more significantly, legal self-assurance is necessary to perform what Brad does. For example, without absolute certainty, you would not go after the person responsible for levying a $2 billion fine. Oh no, I veered off subject. According to Brad Garland House, Gary Gensler is being completely misleading today. Gensler, who sided with SPF and skipped FTX, would have been fired long ago for being a liberal and responsible for Biden's election loss, since he was not even invited to the DOJ announcement about Biden. Additionally, he was targeted by this on Bloomberg Invest, and he successfully hit his mark. It is my belief that Ripple and XRP-CIP are showing strength in this situation. Additionally, it is worth noting that experts have stated that the SEC would not be appealing. Since we are aware of this, it follows that they have clearly given up on Ethereum and moved on. Even while the remaining appeal risk is reducing, they will never consider it a security. SEC versus Ripple Cash was completely silent at the start of the week. The cryptocurrency community is still waiting for confirmation that Ripple will really be required to pay the $100 million in fines. Reportedly, SEC Division Chief Christian Lindemann recently diminished expectations of an SEC appeal, leading many to believe that the SEC would rather not appeal at all in order to prevent the likelihood of improper legislation. Looking at it through an Ethereum lens, I also think this would progress with XRP. They complement each other, as I indicated earlier. One may argue that Brad is being strong by speaking his mind on Gary Gensler. Meanwhile, his objective remains unchanged, to stop XRP and stablecoins from becoming widely used. Here, Frank Chopra, Block's Director of Special Initiatives, interviews Ripple President Monica Long, who offers her ideas. Among the many subjects covered in the interview are the company's goals, the current state of stablecoins, and XRP, as well as the continuing legal dispute between Ripple and Block. As she stands here, she notes that Ripple's mission has shifted from only facilitating cross-border payments to being a full-service provider of blockchain infrastructure for businesses. They have built vital infrastructure to enable blockchains to be linked to more traditional financial railroads. I am currently improving this XRPL, which I have mentioned multiple times. In case you forgot, it's deflationary. Not the huge amount that many want, but XRP is being burned. Something truly extraordinary results from merging the roles of President and Brad Garland House, who functions as a type of Chief Executive Officer. By targeting the SEC, Acton is thinking about the near term, but they are also making plans for the far future by detailing the next well. Because of this, I am now hopeful on the next XRP settlement. Also, XRP will benefit from this, in my opinion. It is my firm belief that substantial price hikes will be in store for us once we get our hands on that. I have discussed in multiple videos how an uptick in trade volume is a direct result of good XRP news. As far as I can tell, people are currently avoiding assets that are seen as fragile. This is why the S&P 500 has been doing so well recently, while Bitcoin saw a correction and other events like the German government selling its coins. As a result of the influx of new residents, it has been setting new records. A lot of big banks are pulling their money out of Bitcoin, but the price is still going up. Even though we might not hear this announcement for a few weeks, we do know that some people are purchasing XRP while others are just watching. Additionally, I anticipate a very bullish market for XRP. Use the space provided to express your opinions. Got any thoughts on the matter? Gary Gensler, are you erring in your view? Is it necessary for him to resign? On the other hand, how do you intend to use XRP? Have you sold or are you still holding on to the items you purchased? I'm curious to find out. If you could hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, I would be eternally grateful. Until next time.